So tonight's episode is one of my favorites, Cedar plank salmon. It's pretty easy to make. It's almost foolproof. I really encourage you guys to try it. Let me know what your comments down below and tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna get some fresh Atlantic caught salmon. There's a store that's pretty close to here. It's pretty affordable. It's about $6.99 a pound. So I'll get a 3 to 4 pound fillet. That's enough to feed my family. Usually pick up an entire fillet for about $20 to $24. And again, we're gonna cook it on a cedar plank and diffuse the heat. Simple ingredients. I'll kind of show you what I do along the way. And I'd love for you again to try it. I really encourage you. This is one that you can impress people with. But it's super simple, and you can you almost forget about it, let it cook on the grill, and kind of go from there. So off to the store. By the way, I'm shooting on this new DJI Osmo Pocket, and I'm just kind of checking out some of the features on it. So it automatically tracks to your face wherever your head might go, to the left or to the right. Still kind of playing with it, finding out some of the features. Hopefully this will kind of improve some of the quality of the videos. Super encourage any vloggers or anyone who wants to have a nice little camera to be able to get either some nice B-roll or just get a great little action shot. This has great stabilization in it. We're going to test that out because we're driving with it in my truck. Want to see how things kind of turn out and kind of go from there. So mainly this is just a test of the audio, see how clear it takes out background noises and whatnot. So yeah, happy eating. I already have some cedar planks soaking at home. Rosalind helped me with that.
Oh, it smells so good.
You can get farm raised, sometimes it's a little bit cheaper. I found a grocery store that sells fresh Atlantic caught salmon for $6.99 a pound. So I'm gonna end up picking up like a 3 to 4 pound fillet. And I'll show you how I put it on 2 cedar planks. Using the cedar plank as a diffused heat, then we'll top it with some mesquite seasonings. And again, this is foolproof. You can put it on the grill, forget about it, and actually look like just a gourmet chef. So this is an easy one. Special shout out to Dave Hansen for this recipe. We once went camping. Dave had this marinating in the cooler. We just did this over a campfire, and I was thoroughly impressed. This is one of those recipes for anyone who doesn't like salmon will actually probably like this one. It's pretty tasty. It's not real fishy in taste. Fresh salmon is not really much of a seafood taste fish. Some people really don't like, halibut or some of the other fish that might taste like seafood. But salmon is real mild, and this is a great meat that picks up a lot of the flavors. So happy eating. Yep. Cool, man. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. So picking up a bottle of sweet Yoshidas. I already have some at home. Picked it up for about $3.50 a bottle, but it's less than $5 at your local store. We'll be using about half of it. Picking up some asparagus, so we wrap it in some bacon. Okay guys, so the sweet Yoshidas and our salmon fillet, we're just going to put it into a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. You don't want to put it in for longer than an hour. In my opinion, it makes the fish kind of mushy, and it might overflavor the meat. So just keeping it simple. It's just a little past 4, so I'll put it in, take it out at 5. We want to eat about 6. Only need about half the bottle of sweet Yoshidas, and it'll be perfect. So this fillet is 3.11 pounds. It's $6.77 a pound, so it was a little bit cheaper. Looking at a total of $21.05. It's about the price of 1 plate of salmon that you would get at a restaurant. We're a family of 5. We try to live pretty affordably, nice meals. So this is like going out to a restaurant at 1/5 the cost of eating out. So again, this is fresh Atlantic salmon. Good looking piece of fish. It's an entire fillet, so we're going to be grilling it on a cedar plank. So the whole thing should nicely fit into a 1 gallon Ziploc baggie, and then we'll just keep it cold, put it right back in the fridge, and let it keep marinating. One little trick is to squeeze out all of the air out of the bag so that it marinates a little bit better. So that's a 3-pound salmon fillet in a 1 gallon Ziploc bag with the sweet Yoshidas in here, just nicely around all of the fish again. Don't want to do it for longer than an hour. We'll put it right back in the fridge. We already have our cedar planks that are soaking in water. We'll put them on the grill here pretty shortly. And I'll prepare a few other side dishes that are going to go along with this. So, happy eating. So one other thing that I'll do here is I'll take some bacon and actually stretch the bacon out. That's the secret. Stretch as far as it'll stretch without breaking it. And taking 3 asparagus stalks and just wrapping it right around the bacon. You can also kind of lace it in there. It's going to make a great tasting side, but again, real simple. We'll grill them all on the grill. Turn out just right. Pairing this with some mushrooms, also some roasted potatoes. Again, fan of the Little Potato Company, the Terrific Trio. It has 3 different types of potatoes there, and great flavor. Just easy seasoning and putting it all together. Placing it in between the first and last stalks there, so that when you turn it on the grill, it doesn't fall apart on you, it doesn't unravel, so it's pretty easy to make. So again, we're going to be cooking up some roasted potatoes in the oven. We're using the Little Potato Company Terrific Trio, a little bit of virgin olive oil, some seasoning, some herbs, simple, just some rosemary, a little bit of maybe garlic salt, and just roasting in the oven. 400 degrees for about 30 minutes or so. Makes a great side dish. Got potatoes all cut. Just going to be putting a little bit of olive oil in here. Not too much, just to kind of get the spices to stick to the outside of the potato. Got a little bit of applewood smoked sea salt. Just a touch of that. A little bit of garlic salt. And a generous amount of roasted garlic herb from McCormick. These are Grill Mates. These are good on chicken, salad, roasted vegetables. Makes a good blend. Just pop the lid on, toss them up. They're ready to go into the oven. So I'll cook them uncovered at 400 degrees for about a half an hour. So the cedar planks have been soaking. I'm about to put them on the grill and put the salmon that's in the fridge. I'm going to put the salmon on the cedar planks on the grill, cover it with some foil, and I'll show you what I do. So the grill's all ready. Then I'm putting the cedar planks here across the grill and putting the salmon on here and covering it. Also have some wood chips going. Got some mesquite in there just to blend with the flavors. It'll add to the bacon wrapped asparagus that we have going on, and as well as the salmon. So happy eating. Great. So I've got the cedar planks out here. I've got the salmon out here. Might be a little hard to see in this low light, but I'll show you all what I'm doing here. So just going to place the cedar planks that I've got here on the grill. And also want to stagger them. I want to give plenty of room that the salmon can lay across here diagonally and be covered. So the salmon's been only marinating in the sweet Yoshidas for about an hour. And again, anything beyond that makes it kind of mushy. The hottest part of the fire on my grill is at the top, so I'll put the thickest part at the top there and the thinner at the bottom. I'm going to use some McCormick mesquite seasoning. I'm just going to sprinkle that right over the top of the salmon. Pretty liberally, but you won't use all of it. You can save some for the next time that you cook this, or any of the other veggies. So I'm using a little bit of mushrooms. So I'm going to save some for this to pair along with the mushroom, just so that all goes along together. Got some foil here. gonna tent the foil in the middle and just lay it right over the salmon, just like that on the grill. So it creates a nice little convection oven, and we're gonna forget about that for a little while. It's gonna cook for about 30 minutes, and it's gonna be tasty. Happy eating. So we'll be putting the asparagus on the top rack here, taking advantage of the grill space, and yeah, this will all turn out pretty good. White smoke is good, black smoke bad. That means it's on fire. And this asparagus is just gonna go right on top here for now. We'll finish it off on the hotter part of the grill, but just kind of roasted the asparagus and the bacon all together, just getting it nice and warm so it'll cook thoroughly and pair with the rest of our food that we got going on. Just taking advantage of the grill again. Got my smoker box here with mesquite, got my wood plank here with my salmon. They've got all of the bacon wrapped asparagus. So reducing down some butter, some garlic, some soy sauce, then prepare the mushrooms and just saute them just as another side dish for the salmon. Just want to check on the salmon, see how we're doing here. Bacon wrapped asparagus is grilling up nicely. So we just want to check how the salmon's doing. Yep, nearly done. Probably about 10 minutes left on it. But again, you can kind of forget about it on these cedar planks because that wood is diffusing the heat. So it's not going to burn the salmon, not going to overcook the salmon. We'll continue to cook this, so I'll just tent it again with the foil. And at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and rotate bacon wrapped asparagus. So I don't know if you guys see how I laced the bacon through the asparagus, through the end here, and then through the top, so that when you turn it, it doesn't become unraveled. So, looking tasty. So the potatoes are out of the oven, and the mushrooms are sauteing, and we got our sides. So, right on time. It's 6:03, and we're about to eat. Salmon's all done, nice and caramelized on top. Bacon wrapped asparagus is all done, and we're about to eat for sure.